Good morning everyone. Today we are starting with a new chapter of GK of class 10th. The name of the chapter is In Your Genes, and the main objectives of this chapter will be what is a gene and what is its location, structure of DNA, history of genes, features of genes and different types of genes. Now take out your books and come to the page number 16. Here a caterpillar wants to know why it is a caterpillar, and the scientists are human beings. The scientists tell him that it's all because of the differences in genes present in them. Then he goes on to explain the genetic code which decides the features of any creature. Cells are the basic structural and functional unit of life. Cells are the building blocks of an organism. Inside the cell, number of cell organelles are present like mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, etc. In the center of cell, a large nucleus is present which contains genetic material which codes to replicate the cell and control all its function. Genetic material is present in the form of chromosomes. Chromosomes are thread-like structures which are present inside the nucleus. These are nothing but DNA tightly coiled around a protein called histone protein, just like a thread is wound around a cardboard. A DNA thread which is wound around 8 histone protein is collectively called as nucleosome. DNA is called the blueprint of life because it contains genetic code which are the instructions needed for an organism to grow, develop, survive and reproduce. DNA does all this by controlling protein synthesis. It can replicate and an exact sequence of nucleotide can be formed which is passed on from generation to generation. Now if we talk about the structure of DNA, DNA is a long polymer made up of repeating units called nucleotides, each of which is usually symbolized by a single letter, either A, T, C, G. Here A stands for adenine, T stands for thymine, C for cytosine and G for guanine. The structure of DNA is dynamic along its length, being capable of coiling into tight loops and other shapes. In all species, it is composed of 2 helical chains. You can see here. These chains forms double helix like a spiral staircase. The sugar phosphate units forms the backbone and the base forms the center. Both the strands are joined together by weak hydrogen bonds. The 2 strands are anti-parallel. That is, if one runs in 5' to 3' direction, the other runs in 3' to 5' direction. The width of DNA molecule is 20 Armstrong and the helix takes a complete turn after 34 Armstrongs, which is equals to 3.4 nanometer. There are 10 base pairs in a complete turn. One chain can have any sequence of bases, but the other has to be complementary. If there is a purine base on one helix, it should be pyrimidine on the other one. This is called base pairing. It is very specific and only pattern followed is adenine bonds with thymine by a double hydrogen bond and cytosine bonds with guanine by a triple hydrogen bonds. The nucleotides in a helix are joined together by phosphodiester bonds. There are 2 grooves that is due to the coiling of these 2 strands. One is major groove which is followed by a minor groove. This is major groove and this one is minor groove.
Have you ever wondered why you have the same eye color as your dad has or the same hair color as your mother? It's because you inherit your genes from your parents. Our genes are an instruction manual for our body. Hidden inside almost every cell in your body is a chemical called DNA, and the segment of DNA that codes for a particular protein that further defines our body characteristics are called as genes. Proteins determine our trait. Trait means our characteristics. Traits are the physical characteristics like color, height, size, personality, etc.
Alleles. Alleles are actually the alternate form of genes that occupies same position on homologous chromosomes. For examples, allele for eye could be brown, blue, green or hazel. There are two types of alleles, dominant alleles and recessive alleles. Dominant alleles are the alleles which are able to express themselves in the presence of recessive one. Recessive alleles are the alleles which are unable to express themselves in the presence of dominant one. Dominant alleles are always expressed by capital letters and recessive alleles are always expressed by small letters. Example of dominant allele is black fur is dominant in bunnies and white fur is recessive in bunnies. Next is number of chromosomes differs in different organisms. According to the organism, there are different number of chromosomes. For example, roundworm is having 4 chromosomes, rice is having 24 chromosomes, humans are having 46 chromosomes, that is equals to 23 pairs. Chimpanzees are having 48 chromosomes and a dog is having 78 chromosomes. Number of chromosomes does not depend on the size of an organism. If we talk about the history of genes, the gene is to genetics what the atom is to chemistry. The existence of discrete inheritable unit was first suggested by Gregor Mendel, but that time he named it as factor. In 1889, Hugo de Vries published his book Intracellular Pangenesis, in which he postulated that different characters have individual hereditary carriers and that inheritance of specific trait in an organism comes in particles. De Vries called these units as pangenes. In 1905, William Johnson introduced the term gene. William Bateson introduced the term genetics. Genetics is the branch of science that deals with the study of genes, heredity, and its mechanism.
Gene mapping and genome. Gene mapping describes the methods used to identify the locus of a gene and the distances between the genes. Here locus means loci, which means location. Genome. The complete set of genes or genetic material present in a cell or organism is called as genome.
Twins. There are two types of twins, identical twins and fraternal twins. Identical twins are also called as monozygotic twins. Fraternal twins are also called as dizygotic twins. Here mono means one, zygotic means zygote. So monozygotic twins are the twins which develops from a single zygote. Single zygote when undergoes first mitosis, it develops into two daughter cells and both the daughter cells will behave like new zygote and forms two new embryos. Whereas in case of fraternal twins or dizygotic twins, di means two. So here two different sperms fertilizes with two different eggs to form two different zygote and that two different zygote results in two different twins. Identical twins shares same placenta, whereas in case of fraternal twins, placentas are separate. Cloning. Cloning is defined as the process of generating the identical copies of the cell or an organism. In cloning, somatic cells are taken out of the body of donor. Here somatic cells means body cells. Along with these cells, unfertilized eggs are also taken out of the body. Now, these cells are kept in vitro conditions so that they do not grow or divide. Now, nucleus is taken out from both the cells and the nucleus of somatic cell is allowed to fuse with the empty egg cell with the help of electric shock. The reconstructed cells are grown to form embryo. Embryo grows for 7 days and this embryo is then implanted into the surrogate mother. Cloned animal is born with the exact DNA as the tissue cell donor. Dolly, the sheep, was the first mammal which have been cloned from an adult somatic cell in 1996 and was born at the Roslin Institute in Scotland. Now we will discuss the back exercises of your book. Write T for the sentence which are true and F for those which are false. Genes exist in our cells. It is true. All genes of a person are equally dominant. It is false because genes can be dominant or recessive. Humans usually have 48 chromosomes What should be the number of chromosomes in case of humans? It should be 46. So it is false. In genetics, cloning is the process of creating an organism that is an exact replica of another. It is true. The cell is the smallest self-contained living units. It is also true. Austrian botanist Gregor Mendel studied garden pea plant to establish his law of inheritance. It is also true. DNA is stored in the cell nucleus. Its structure is like the twisted ladder with 4 different types of rungs. The rungs are made up of 4 different molecules called bases occurring in fixed pairs. And we people have already discussed that 4 rungs, that are adenine, cytosine, guanine and thymine. In 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick started studying the basics of how genes work and how they copy themselves. They discovered the structure of DNA, which works like a computer program and stores the information about formation of new cells. Now, filling the blanks. Choose your answer from the help box. In the middle of a cell is its control center, the nucleus. It sends instruction to rest of the cells. Cells of same type group together to form tissue. Dash is the red colored liquid tissue. It is blood. Dash is stored in the cell nucleus. It is chromosomes. Even though you have an dash twin, your DNA is unique. What should be the answer here? Identical twins. Inside the nucleus, the DNA is found in thread-like structures called chromosomes. A chromosome is a thread-like structure inside the cell that controls heredity. DNA, one of the largest known molecules, consists of 2 long thin strands that are wound around each other to form a spiral. The special structure is called double helix. Dash was the first cloned sheep. It will be Dolly. Dash are unique to each person, even identical twins. That will be fingerprints. Now we will discuss some genetic terms. First, base, a building block of DNA, that are cytosine, guanine, adenine and thymine. Gene mapping, locating the positions of genes in a chromosome. Mutations, an inheritable change resulting from an alteration in DNA. Dominant, allele which is able to express itself in the presence of recessive one. Greater influence by one of the pair of genes that affects the same inherited character. Recessive, the failure of one of the pair of genes present in an individual to express itself because the greater influence or dominance of its opposite acting partner. Sometimes a gene does not work as it should, or it works in a harmful way. The results may be a defect in a part of the body or a disease. The condition called albinism is an example. Albinism is the condition in which melanin pigment is present in the form of patches. Hope you have understood the topic. Thank you.